Okay, I'm just approaching Shillingford Bridge. Just looked at the Strava map. Actually, Strava seems to be quite helpful in terms of paths, more so than it used to be. But it looks like I could cross the bridge and then I don't get to hug the river around the bend. So actually, if I go right into Shillingford, that looks a little bit more river-like, if you see what I mean. But I do have to go away from the Thames a little bit, both sides. So we'll see what happens, and I'll just document this bit for anyone who's interested in where the Thames path leaves. Okay, so yeah, I think I've been here once before. I do have a vague memory coming down with some friends and swimming. And again, we could look for Thames Path signs. Yeah, so Thames Path going this way. Let's cross the road. So it doesn't even show you to cross the bridge. So I imagine this is the more official route. This is very interesting. So stay on main drive for 200 metres and then fork right at number 74. Okay. Bit of navigation, but yeah, so obviously these are people's drives. I think they're better at signposting the Thames Path when there is a risk of going into private property. Because they obviously don't want people on their land. Someone with a little dog. Oh. All right. Fork right at 74. Well, we can't go into the house, so so here we are. That was very well signposted, and just make sure that's completely shut. Okay. Hopefully they keep on top of strimming paths like this, because that's the one thing that can get quite annoying if this gets overgrown. Obviously it's tucked away behind someone's house, or a few houses should I say. And I was saying on the last vlog, I'm probably the sort of person that would do that, you know, clear this little stretch. You need some good-willed people to keep the paths all functioning. Private road, looks very nice. Shillingford Court. A little nose. The river does sort of bend round, so I think we're sort of almost cutting the corner off, and these houses and estates will have river access. And a couple of places like, yeah, Thames Path that way, but is it that way or that way? Let's have a little look down here, but I think I've got quite obsessed with signage because, oh yeah, oh, imagine that's a private bench. Nice bench though, you can appreciate that bench next to a lovely thatched cottage. Swan Cottage, it seems to be called. So, Thames path down here. Oh, there's a little playground as well. I don't know, yeah, that seems private, but more than, yeah, private property. But it does look like, yeah, some really nice play equipment there. I don't know if they let it out at all, but so now we're running again away from the river. We'll hope to join us again in a little bit. See a few walkers. Private garden, yeah. And my Thames Path stickers. So I think this is Shillingford. Still, I imagine we're turning left at the road now. For safe crossing, please use the pedestrian crossing. So they've got a, I don't know if I do want to cross, that's the thing. But yeah, nice sign, Day's Dock. So I think that's near Berensfield. Oh, I know where we are now. So I go on this bit of road a lot. Yeah. Don't know if I really want to go the wrong way to cross the road, but this is where, okay, so I probably have to, so that's what they're saying, cross the road. It is a 30 mile an hour. I couldn't actually see a crossing the other side. It's fairly quiet, but obviously do be very, very careful if you're crossing a main road. But a 30 mile an hour limit is great. So they've obviously changed that. Whereas this is an X40. So this is the bus that I've been getting to these runs that goes from Oxford to Reading. A great bus. Thames Cruiser or something like that. And it actually hugs the river. So it kind of does pretty much the section that I'm running completely. It doesn't go into Abingdon. I guess it's a little bit more direct. You can get some river views and it goes alongside. So yeah, a really nice service, and it's only £2 per single, regardless of how far you're going. Of course, I'd like to be running along the river rather than this road, but we shall see where it rejoins. Small builders. So it looks like the river is now coming back to join where we are. Got a little bit further to go though, so I'll just carry on to see where it rejoins. So it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so yeah, Dorchester and Berensfield have some lovely lakes, which I can't really remember how close the Thames goes to those lakes, but swimming lakes, and I'll aim to do some swimming at Berensfield next month, which is when I'm doing my swim challenge for Sports Relief. So 15k swimming in September, not in one go. I reckon Thames Path should be like the biggest sign up there. It should say Thames Path left, and I don't know if it's left, but I think it is, and I think I may have been for a swim here as well in the past. I will remember soon enough. A full moon swim, I think it was. My friend Boffin. Yeah, you can see, well, I can see just about a field or so away is the Thames, so we're kind of running in parallel with it. Welcome to the Thames Path. So yeah, you do get some bits which are a little bit odd. Okay, so I think we're going to cross this road, and I hope it will signpost us. I'm pretty confident I know where I'm going, but if you weren't, like I say, you've no real idea at this point. Ooh, there's a very old stone, so that looks quite interesting. There's one in Oxford near where I live, so that's obviously telling us to go across. Dorchester Abbey. I don't know that I've ever been to Dorchester Abbey. Okay, let's just see if we can get across before this lorry, which I think we can safely. Okay, there's no choice, that's good. But look at that, so London, Oxford, Abingdon. So Oxford, Abingdon, London. Okay, so this is a pretty cool sign. And yeah, there's one in Iffley Road, mile markers to London, and it's a very ancient sort of stone. Someone told me about it. It's just by sort of Iffley Turn, I think, near the dentist. So yeah, I imagine there's stones like that point to London mainly, but we've got more signs than we used to have. But yeah, so now I'm not sure again. Okay, so what's it been? 10 minutes away from the river. Some nice hay bales. Obviously there's other pretty things to look at, like hay bales. And such like. Okay, so now Now we're off the path with signs saying don't cut the grass. Dorchester-on-Thames. Okay, so I think we went to this parking bay and just wondering if there's, is that the Thames right there? Can't be. Or is it? Can't really see. We could be so close we just can't see it, but this map might help us. Private fishing. Okay, so lovely map. Dorchester-on-Thames. Okay, right, I'm going to stop there and do a little look at where we are.